Welcome to another edition of Confessions of a Black Scientist. Now, we last left off my junior year. It was the summer of my junior year, and now we're going to go into my senior year, pretty much at the end of my senior year. So, and this is when I have pretty much done all my research. I'm getting ready to graduate. I've applied to all these schools. Like, I'm really excited for grad school. Now, I applied to PhD programs, all in the Midwest. I really wanted to stay in the Midwest. It was very accommodating whenever I went to a different school. A lot of schools wanted me for internships over the summer because of my research experience, which was really cool. I didn't really want to go anywhere else. Kind of wanted to be close to home. So I applied to a lot of great schools like, University of Wisconsin biochem program. I applied to a lot of biochem programs. So the University of Michigan, IU, Purdue, Miami of Ohio, different places. So I applied to a lot of places. So come to the end of my senior year, honestly, I got denied to each and every single one of the places that I applied to. Now, they always said, like, when I gave them a call, I was like, hey man, what's going on? And I was like, I'm a strong applicant, right? And they was just like, well, we had stronger applicants and their GPAs were higher. So I'm just like, oh, well, crap, man. I thought we was talking about, like, I thought research trumped GPA. Like, my GPA wasn't horrible. Like, it was a little over the 3.0, but it wasn't like a 4.0 because, I had all this other crap going on. So, my advisor, that summer, I was finishing up my research project so we could publish. And my advisor was really shocked that I wasn't being accepted into any program. Like, he couldn't believe it. He was like, you have so much research experience. By this time I had, three years, 3 school years and 3 summers, so 3 full years of research experience in all different types of fields. So it was mind-boggling that a school didn't want to take me just because of my GPA, when every other category was strong. So at this point, he didn't give up, but he kind of was like, well, maybe you should look for work. Now, in my mind, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to go look for work because I really want my PhD. Now, a professor, I think this was in June, came up to me, end of June actually, came up to me and said, hey man, instead of applying for PhD programs, why not apply for a master's program and you could switch into a PhD? Mind blown, right? Well, my mind was blown because I had no clue that you could do that. And I'm just like, what? So, a couple of things I wish I knew when applying to graduate programs is that knowing I had a 3.0 and it wasn't as competitive, my research was, but that wasn't. And if I would have known this, then I would have applied to master's programs and then switched into the PhD program after I got into a lab. Now, some advice out there to you guys: if you're in the same predicament, you should do that. Master's, switch into the PhD program, and then you get to stay in the program that you always wanted to be in. You'll be a master's in the master's program for about a year, and then you switch into the PhD program, and then it's all good. You're good. So it's not a big deal. Now, if you got a 4.0 with research experience, shit, you alright. You can get into any program that you want. Now, I ain't talking to you, but I am talking to the people who might not have the grades, but do have the research experience. Also, I wish I knew that you had to have somebody inside the program, meaning you had to find somebody that was willing to bring you into their lab so you could get into the PhD program. Now, so say I contacted somebody at IU and was like, hey, I want to be a part of your lab. This is my resume. He was like, oh, cool. Did you submit your application? Yes. Okay, I'll make sure it goes through. Now that's how grad school works. Grad school, it isn't about what you know, it's who you know. They they push things through when they know, hey, I want this guy, push that application through so I can have him in my lab. So remember that when you have to go in and start applications, you got to start calling people, you got to start emailing people, sending your resume, hey, this is my research experience, and I can do these things for you in your lab. I want to be a part of your lab, and I guarantee you it will be a much easier road than what I had to go through. So long story short, really, I ended up applying for a master's degree program at Georgia State University in Atlanta, Georgia. And I got in. And this is when my story gets, I don't even know how to describe it, but as long as you stay tuned, because we got a lot more to talk about. All right? Peace. Hey guys, if you like these videos, make sure you like, you share it, you subscribe it, tell your friends, tell your girlfriend, tell your mama, tell your baby's mama. You know what? Just tell everybody, all right? Gang, gang.